Hello. Dr. Bean. No, what? No, I'm not Dr. Bean. What's going on here? So I'm trying to get the link so I can put it in the Discord. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hello. This is not Far Cry. You're right, Kevin. Because Far Cry is a good video game, and I want to talk about something very specific tonight. That's right. Bad video games. Tonight we're playing Yooka-Laylee, which I thought was going to be a good game. Guess what? Not a good game. Very bad game. Very badly put together. Welcome to Raw Thoughts. We're taking your raw thoughts tonight from the Discord. Once again, it is the Big Dog's Discord because I'm just mooching off my friends. We still are using the shitty little setup because my PlayStation camera decided it still doesn't want to have a microphone. Friend of the show, Crystal, Coristalia, if you know her out there, has keyed me into a pretty good webcam and microphone combo. So once I buy that, and I'm going to buy a capture card, and we're going to try this the right way. But look for that sometime probably in March, because I got to buy some shit and put some stuff together, so... Walter, thank you so much, but the shitty setup is not fun for one reason, and that is you can't see when I get trophies. And that's what we're here for. Trophies. That and talking about shitty games. Now, of course, please, at any time, call in about anything. But shitty games is what I want to talk about. Maybe not shitty games. This game isn't shitty. It's just disappointing. There's some things about it that make me sad. So, what's a game that you want to just bitch on a little bit? Not like it's the worst game ever made, but like, man, this game let me down. It was almost good. That's what I'm going to hear about tonight. Here's how the rules of this work. You're going to go to the Big Dog's Discord. Someone will drop a link in the chat, almost guaranteed. I'm going to hang out in Xbox Live. You're going to hang out in the What's Up channel. And when I say come on in, you can come on in. So I'm in Xbox Live now. We're here. We're ready. We're going. I'm going to play this badass game. Not badass. It's a badass game. There's a space there. No, I don't want to... No, fuck off. Okay. 1 second. I'm going to turn the game volume down because it's kind of annoying. It's, There we go. So, once again, if you'd like to call in and talk about anything, go ahead. This is, I want your raw thoughts. But if you want to talk about tonight's topic, that's okay too. You just call in about whatever you want to call in about, man. We're all over here to live and laugh and love and be around and, you know, whatever. Oh, shit. Sammy, very excited for you to be here. So, let me give you the lowdown on Yooka-Laylee. It's Banjo-Kazooie, but the controls kind of suck, and it's more annoying. And there's more talking that you can't skip. And there's abilities that are gating my ability to finish all the levels when I come into them. Sort of like a Metroidvania, and that's kind of annoying too. So, overall, just kind of annoying. Game a bit loud compared to your voice. Okay, let's see what I can do about that. Options. Sound. I'm gonna turn it all to here. I turned on short speech. It didn't do shit. Is that better? Did I ever play the 2D one? I heard they made a second one that was more like Donkey Kong Country. I'll probably play that when I'm done with this, because I do like Donkey Kong Country. But that fucking... Those things, it's just, you can't avoid shit. If something's coming for you, it's fucking coming for you. You can't get away from it. This game is ass, man. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing next. Let's consult. I am using a guided checklist because I've given up, because I don't care about doing anything but getting the fucking platinum because I'm a monster. So let's see where it wants me to go next. We're watching a YouTube video. Where does it want me to go next? I just trying to... Basically what I'm doing is I'm just seeing where the next thing is kind of located and then doing whatever the fuck I want. Okay, the Murky Passage. Alright. The Murky Passage. I'll go there, and while we're doing that, the audio commentary on their YouTube about this game is very worth listening to. Is it them admitting that they fucked up because this game is not that great? I don't know. Also, programming notes. I think that last time I went a little too long. 3 hours was good, but I kind of ran out of steam in the last, let's say, 45 minutes. So we're gonna shoot for a clean 2-hour stream tonight, folks. 6 to 8. I think that'll make everybody real happy. So we're gonna try that. And let's go in this tube. Once again, please call in if you want. Oh yeah, let's make Jordan Jones a mod. I think I know how to do that. Hold on. Hold on. Jordan, say something in the chat so I can see your name. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, 1 second here. /mod username. Boom. Jordan, in charge. As he should be in all things. Jordan, in control. No! Fuck. Okay. And that's what this game is. It's like, all of these very technical, like, it's that thing when you're a kid of like, I can make this jump. I can make this jump in this video game and it takes you like 68 tries. Because the timing is like fucking pitch perfect. The timing needs to be like so pinpoint accurate for a game that doesn't deserve pinpoint accuracy. That's how I would describe Ukulele. Ukulele is trying to make that fucking jump in some NES game that you swear you can make and it takes you 45 minutes to make it. Instead of a bear and a bird, I'm a lizard and a bat. So far it's meant nothing, and it kind of doesn't matter. I'm fighting a bee. The bad guy is a big old bee who is trying to corporatize an area, and you're gonna fight him back by getting a book. None of it makes sense. Oh, I gotta go up. Okay. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Also, your health is butterflies because you're a lizard, you know, who eats butterflies or some shit. And the collectibles, instead of notes and puzzle pieces, are quills and pages. I'm sorry, pages. They're called pages. It's very stupid. Let's check the Discord. Gav, I see you there in the what's up. Gav, why don't you hop into Xbox Live and come have a chat with good old Dr. Ryan, your buddy, your pal. Gav, get in here. I forgot there's a delay. This is a very professional stream. Gav! Oh, that's right. This is my phone. I gotta put it on speakerphone. Hello! Gav, can you hear me?
Hello, how are you?
There we go. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to Raw Thoughts. We're here for your raw thoughts.
Some raw thoughts tonight.
Oh yeah, are you calling in about tonight's topic or your own topic? Either one's fine.
Well, I was gonna do Hobbs and Shaw, but I already put my long-ass review of that, so I can let people take a look at that if they want.
Check it out in the Big Dogs Discord. This show, part of the, not at all like officially affiliated, but I'm saying it's affiliated. So, suck it, Frank.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, Frank can deal with it. So Hobbs and Shaw, what'd you think?
I gave it half a star.
Yeah, that's about right. I get it.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, like for me, the comedy didn't really work. The banter between Brock and Jason Statham, I don't know.
It's the same problem I had with like Captain Marvel, which is when the good guys are all being quippy like that, it doesn't make anything feel dangerous.
Right.
Also, you know, fuck Deckard Shaw, justice for Han. But justice is coming. We're getting our justice, so it all works out in the end.
Well, also apparently now he's just a good guy that was been betrayed or something.
Yeah, they kind of did. They kind of did like a rewrite where he never wanted to be a bad guy, and the secret person on the phone made him a bad guy. Spoilers for Hobbs and Shaw. Do you want to? You're the one that called in, so would you like to give the people at home like a 30-second like what happened in Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah, so Hobbs and Shaw have to fight to stop Idris Elba from getting a virus. And it's 2 hours too long.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. But
just
so
check out the action scenes mostly. The actions are pretty decent, but
so what you're skipping over, I'll say for the friends at home, is it turns out that Idris Elba works for this like secret organization that's trying to like make the world better. You what up? And make the world better by like killing all the weak people. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do in this puzzle. They're trying to kill all the weak people with a virus that'll like take them all out because they're not strong enough to survive it. And then you find out like this organization blackmailed Deckard Shaw into doing all the stuff that he went to jail for because he was actually a real good guy and he found out the information. But then the whole family went bad. That explains why Owen Shaw in 6 is a bad guy because of Cypher. It's a lot of nonsense. They were trying to make him seem kind of better to the people at home. Okay, wait a second. Okay, that made a green light go on. But when okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do a puzzle and talk to you at the same time. Anyway, that movie's garbage. What else do you want to talk about?
Disappointing game. It was like December 05 or 06, whenever the PS3 first came out. I got the PS3 for Christmas. I was super pumped. And so we go out to Walmart, like on Boxing Day, and we go to Walmart, and I'm like, oh wow, check it out, there's some cheap games for the PS3 already. I pick it up, and what is it? It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog 1?
No, 06.
Oh, okay.
And I played Sonic 2 for the Genesis, so I was like, oh, I like Sonic, you know, new system, new Sonic, this should be fun. It was only like $20.
That's the one where he kisses a human girl, right?
Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy meets Sonic and some like weird silver hedgehog with like telekinetic powers or something.
Oh, Louis M in the chat is telling me how the puzzle works. Thank you, Louis M. I'm okay with you just telling me how to do this because I don't like this game that much. So, I'll say this. That game looks like absolute garbage. Maybe you can alliterate on this question, which is I'm looking for games that aren't absolute garbage that are just kind of mildly disappointing. Does that make more sense? Can you think of a game that you started playing, it's like, this is fun, and then as you played it more and more, you realize this game is badly made? Because that's the experience I'm having with Yooka-Laylee. It's like, it started real fun, And then some of the things I had to do to get pages made me fucking mad.
Right. The only thing I could think of being like kind of disappointed with is maybe Uncharted 3. I don't know.
Oh, is that not a good game? I've never played any of the Uncharted games.
I found it kind of disappointing just for me because 2 had a lot of the big set pieces like the train off the mountain and stuff like that, whereas 3 was more kind of development stuff, and I didn't really care for it at the time, so I was disappointed with that.
Okay, I get that.
Maybe if I went back and played it now that I'm a bit older, I might like it better, but I'm not sure.
So, like, and it's sort of the same thing I'm thinking about this game. Is it like it's like a solid 5 or a 6? It's like it's not terrible, but it's just like this could have been better.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but a lot of people rate it highly, so who knows, maybe if I played it again, my opinion would change.
Well, or maybe you're right the first time, and maybe you trust your instincts.
That could be true, too, yeah.
Hey, I just got a page. I'm about to. Gab, I like that. Now, I have a question for you. You said this happened on Boxing Day. I know that is the day after Christmas, but what exactly is Boxing Day? I'm not very attuned to that holiday.
Basically all the stores are open again after the Christmas break.
Okay. Is that literally it?
It's a big deal in Canada, right? Because throughout the Christmas, a lot of places are closed a lot of the time.
Okay, so we have that in America. It's just called the day after Christmas.
Yeah, well, like over the last few years, they've been passing laws to keep businesses open 24/7 a lot more. But like back when I was a little kid, especially, like places would shut down for like the whole week, and so Boxing Day was like the first big day to go out and do stuff.
Okay, do you guys do Black Friday, or is that like?
We do, but not the same time. Well, we do kind of the same time as you, but now it's like Black Friday week deals and all that.
Is it now? And this is another important question. Ours is the day after our Thanksgiving. I know your guys' Thanksgiving is about a month earlier. So is it the day after or the week after your Thanksgiving or our Thanksgiving?
No, it's along with your guys' Thanksgiving.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. But that's okay. All right.
Yeah.
What's like? Is Boxing Day literally just the day to go buy shit, or like it has no other like meaning that got turned into buying shit?
I don't know if it had another meaning before, but like I'm 23 years old, so as long as I've been around, it's been basically the first day after everything has been closed for the week. You can go out and buy stuff.
Okay, that's cool.
And there's usually like decent deals, but now they're not as decent.
What's your best Boxing Day deal you've ever gotten?
Ooh, best Boxing Day deal. I think it would have to be, I think it was like 04 or 05. EB Games had this thing going on where it was like, you can get SSX3, NBA Street Volume 3, like a bunch of the EA Sports big games, and they had like a bundle of them for like, I don't know, I think it was like $40 for like 3 or 4 of them, which at the time was a pretty good deal.
That's pretty good, dude.
And as a kid especially, like, oh man, those lasted me like years.
Oh yeah, like, I go through games so much, like, I go through games so quick now because, I'm just trying to play them to get them, but I remember when I would get a new game maybe once a month and have to make it fucking last. Me and my friend, I had a friend, Brad, from across the street, and, like, he got XSX Tricky once, and that was all we played for, like, 4 months, because that's how long it was going to be till either of us got a new GameCube game.
Yeah, no, when my mom got me, that was like the only game I got that whole year, pretty much until Christmas.
I gotta think of a better way to hold the phone next to the mic so people can hear you. Fuck. Can people hear him? Are we,
Test.
Test.
Chat.
How we doing, chat? Is this good sound? Okay, people are saying yeah. I want something I can, like, put my... I wonder... Alright, how about now? You say something again. How does he sound now that I'm not holding him directly to the mic? I'll raise this up a little bit. Keep talking. Hey, tell me something about your favorite. Now it's bad. Okay, well, shit. Okay, well, fuck. You know what? I don't need to hear the game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna put this here. All right. How about now?
Hello. Yes, chat. Hello. Test.
There we go. Okay. I'm just going to play the game silently. And
I do that a lot nowadays, actually. I just put on games, turn the volume off, and then listen to podcasts and stuff.
as I showed last week, I have a second television, and I do the same exact thing. In fact, I was watching all of 30 Rock before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I haven't watched that in a while, so that's been fun to watch.
I watched it for the first time over the holidays there. I really enjoyed it.
It's a fun show. What's your favorite sitcom?
Sitcom? I'm gonna go maybe, probably Seinfeld or Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys. Trailer Park Boys is a show that I think I used to love, but I think now I can go back and watch the first couple seasons, but the stuff they're putting out now, I don't know, it just makes me annoyed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, like a lot of me and my boys there that we all watch it, that we grew up watching it. Now we keep to the original 7-season run.
Yeah, the stuff they did for Netflix, or like I tried to watch that movie SwearNet. It's just like, I don't know, kind of lost it. I don't know.
Yeah, they're trying to like recapture that charm, but it just didn't really work out.
I'd have to go, I think my favorite sitcoms of all time. Number one is News Radio, for sure.
I've heard that's good.
Great. And then, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, yes, of course. That'd be like top 3 for sure.
And then I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine is really just always funny to me. How the fuck do I break this glass? I thought I had... Ooh, I wonder if I have to like... Okay. Have you ever played this game?
No, I didn't really bother.
Don't. Yeah, just don't.
That's what I keep hearing.
Jordan Jones brings up Nathan For You. Does that count as a sitcom?
It's more like Jackass, Eric Andre, like prank hidden camera stuff.
Like a reality comedy show, because I feel like a sitcom is more fully scripted, where that is going out
improv
in the
a lot.
public. Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, hey, Gab, thank you so much. Any more thoughts? Any more thoughts you need to get out?
No. Fuck Cobbs and Shaw. Sonic was disappointing, and yeah, have a good stream. I'll keep watching.
Gav, pleasure to have you. So glad you're officially, I'm granting you friend of the show status.
Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome.
It'll mean something eventually.
Yes, hopefully, yes.
We'll grow and learn as a show together about what that means. Because
yeah, I'm down for that. It'll be a good experience.
It's a great learning experience for everyone involved. In that, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Right, well, we'll be here with you learning.
Perfect. Hey, you gotta live, laugh, learn, and love, and all that shit. And hey, it was great talking to you.
Great talking to you. Alright, peace out.
Peace out. Fantastic call from Gav. So glad to have friend of the show, Gav, in attendance. Right now, only 3 official friends of the show. Of course, Gav, first one on stream, named that. Jordan Jones, because he's the mod, and Kevin Hilt. Thank you, Kevin Hilt. Those are the 3 friends of the show. If you'd like to be a friend of the show, call in and be cool. That's all you got to do. All you got to do, call in, is go to the Big Dogs Discord, go to the What's Up channel, tell me you're in it, and then I'll tell you can come in. Once again, call in, and Audrey, if you want to be friend of the show, you got to call in and talk. You can only get friend of the show status by calling in, being cool, or being the mod, or being Kevin Hill. So, but the first friend of the show, and will always be friend of the show, Gab. Well, Audrey, you need to make a choice right now. What's more important? Talking to your boyfriend, or calling in and being a friend of the show? I'll leave that up to you. Ooh, everything looks green. This is very weird. Well, Kevin got it because he's Kevin Hill. I think we went over this last week. Come on. And then Jordan Jones is the mod. But number one, the first friend of the show, because I just made up friend of the show status, will and always will be. Yeah. So congratulations to that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Audrey, oh yeah, and Kevin did call in, but that was before I invented friend of the show status, to be fair. Yeah, hey Audrey, so you're talking to a gamer? You talk to gamers? Wow, that's weird. I don't know if I want to be friends with someone who talks to gamers. I'm just saying. Let's see where we're supposed to go next while we wait for another call. Call in tonight. I want your raw thoughts. You can call in with anything. Absolutely anything. You can talk about anything you want, as long as it's cool and you're chill and you're not like being mean to people. But some topics you want to talk about, I'd love to hear about. Disappointing games, not terrible games. Games that you thought were going to be good that turned out to be like a 5 or 6. And your favorite sitcoms, and what's the best deal you got on Boxing Day. You have to be Canadian for that one, I think. Marty 2K, you are on the air. Come on in. No, I don't own a headset. I'm going to buy a headset for the PlayStation that's got a built-in microphone. Before next week. We'll do that.
Hello?
Hi, am I on the air?
Hi, am I on the air? Am I on the air? Yeah.
Caller, go ahead. Marty do we want to address you as your full title, Marty 20K, or is Marty okay?
That's Marty's fine.
Marty is in effect. Marty, how you doing tonight? How you feeling?
I'm doing mighty fine. How about you?
Doing pretty good. Had a good day at work. Helped some people. Very happy about that. Now I'm home. Sharing some time with my friends here on the show. Marty, we have a lot of topics to talk about tonight, or you can bring your own topic into the mix. What did you want to talk about?
Alright, disappointing games, man. I got a top 3. I went through my Steam library real quick.
Okay. So
quick top 3.
These are games that are not like terrible. These aren't like shitty 1s and 2s. We're looking like for games that you thought were going to be like 7 and up and turned out to be like a 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's start at number 3.
Personally.
Let's start at number 3.
Okay, number 3. Some people might not agree with these, but yeah,
hey,
whatever.
We're looking for raw thoughts. We don't care if they're unpopular. We don't care if people don't agree, because it's your truth that I want to hear. So hit me with it, number 3. But if you do say something that I don't like, I will hang up on you.
Oh, alright. Alright, number 3 on my list. This game came out in 2011. Back in the day gamer here.
Okay. Back in the day gamer. Holy shit. Okay.
Yes. OS. This game is called Dino D-Day. I don't know if anyone knows about this game.
Was that like the game where half the people were humans and half the people were dinosaurs?
Yeah, it was a source mod, but they charged like $20 for it.
There's a really funny. Do you like Donkey?
Yeah.
Donkey had a really funny video about that game, like years back.
Yeah. Well, 2011, first time starting to be a PC gamer, and I was like, oh man, this looks sick. This source engine dinosaurs with guns. Can't go wrong with that. And you can go wrong because it was horrible. I mean, it's very positive reviews on Steam. I don't know why,
but does it have positive reviews on Steam?
Yeah,
everyone thought it was pretty bad.
It's 86%, but it might be meme reviews.
Yeah, you can't account for meme reviews nowadays.
Yeah.
Which is a terrible fucking sentence. Anyway.
Like the fever dream of the love child of CSGO, Jurassic Park, and Grandpappy's World War II flashbacks, That's a positive review right there.
Okay, so that's Dino D-Day, that's number 3. Let's go to number 2.
Alright, number 2. I don't know if y'all remember the 22 Cans developer team.
Why does that sound familiar? Was that Peter Molyneux?
Yes, it was.
Hey, listen, I don't know if I count as a back in the day gamer, but I'm definitely a gamer who never forgets. That's what I prove with my knowledge.
Yeah.
Always trust me to remember what it matters.
I loved Spore. Spore was my childhood. I just love it. I don't care what the haters have to say.
Hey,
I'm a Spore lover.
You're one of the very few, man. I've only ever heard things about that game.
But the game I'm talking about is Goddess. This game was so hyped by Peter Molyneux, as usual, you know, the usual Molyneux treatment.
Whoa. Okay, I have a question for you. Is this the game that when he did that dumb curiosity app about everyone?
Yes.
The person who got to the middle was gonna get like profits from? Didn't that game fail horribly?
Yep.
Fuck.
It's in early access. Yeah.
Am I impressing? Is the chat impressed? Am I impressing the chat with my knowledge?
You're pretty spot on so far.
Wow. Hey.
There's not even.
I'm the brainy gamer.
I'm looking on the Steam page. There's not even a release date on here. That's weird.
Yeah. Did it ever actually come out?
Well, it's still in early access.
It's still in early access. Is it 22 cans like shut down?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they are. I'm gonna Google it. Let's 22 cans.
Jordan Joe says Goddess is dead. And
yeah, Goddess is dead.
So I don't think that game is ever coming out. So that's a disappointment in that the game never truly existed.
The website's still up. Yeah. But yeah, Goddess, they also made Goddess Wars, was like a PvP kind of like card, Age of Empire game. It's such a mess. And I was really hyped for it because, you know, the cube was sick. Like, everybody was clicking them little cubes every day, and...
Yeah, dude, I clicked the cubes.
Exactly. Everybody did, because it was like a big hype thing, but the winner got, like, a couple of dollars, I don't remember how much, but some money and, like, a percentage of the company that made the games. That worked out great for him. Oh, yeah, and was marketed as a life-changing event if you won the cube.
Fuck.
But, yeah, the game's, it's alright, but it's so disappointing on how much hype it had leading up to it, you know?
Oh, yeah. No, I get it. Okay. Well, now, hey, everyone's waiting on bated breath. If that was 3 and 2, I gotta know, what is Mario's #1 most disappointing game?
Alright. Buckle in, boys, because this one's a real derby of a hit.
Yeah, that's a phrase that people say. Good job.
Yeah, I'm Canadian. I don't know. So my #1 that I collected 5 minutes ago, looking through my games, is Flat Out 3.
What the fuck is that?
So, back in the day, gamers, you know, might remember a Flat Out series 1 and 2 on the original Xbox. These were derby, demolition games, race games with Flat Out 3 is a perfect 5. I'm not sure, Jordan. But Flat Out is an excellent series on Xbox.
What is it, like a racing game or something?
Yeah, it's like a racing game, but also like physics-based mini games. Like you would launch if you could crash. There was like a lot of physics, like debris and stuff in the map. So you would like crash into billboards and stuff that bring you boost. And when you crash into the walls, your driver would fly out the windshield, and you could like move him and ragdoll and stuff. And there were mini games where you had to like crash into a wall and play bowling with your ragdoll driver and stuff. It was great. It was a great party game. But then they tried to port that series to PC with Flat Out 3. This game came out in 2011 also, with a 12% review on Steam. It's so bad. I grew up with these games and they were so amazing, so good. And fudge. I remember buying this game and opening it for the first time, and it still had, oops, link up the chat there. It still had developer text, so the menu items still had like dev underscore story mode, dev underscore name user, and it was horrible. It ran at like 10 frames per second, and
10 frames per second. Holy shit!
It's
all right.
Nightmares.
Well, there you go. We've got the top 3 from Marty himself. That's a good list. I can appreciate that list. Hey, now did I hear you mention you're Canadian?
Yeah.
Well, then we gotta ask. All Canadians must answer the question tonight. Best you've ever gotten on Boxing Day.
Good question. I don't usually buy a lot of stuff on Boxing Day because the deals aren't that good. Let me think here. I think maybe like an Xbox One controller.
For how much?
Probably got it for like $40.
$40 Canadian?
Yeah.
That's good, right? I would assume.
Yeah, they're usually like 80.
Oh wow! Oh, half off! Yeah, dude, half off. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Very tight.
Well, 80 or 60 or something. They never go on sale. That's the thing. But when they go on sale, you have to buy one because.
Or you can just use it to play Xbox. That's just me.
It's for the PC. I use it for my PC.
Fair enough. Well, Marty, anything else you wanted to touch on? Any favorite sitcoms you wanted to shout out, or a new topic you want to add to the rotation that people can call in and talk about?
Favorite sitcom recently, probably Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Huge fan of that. Also, I saw Hobbs and Shaw last week.
Oh yeah,
for the first time.
Hobbs and Shaw.
I think, like most people, I think it's easily the worst one of the series.
Yeah, for sure.
But I still enjoyed it. I really liked the banter. It's just like a silly, dumb movie, you know, and I
don't think it's the half a star that the Gav gave it. I gave it, I think, like 3 stars, but it's definitely out of the 10 or the 9 movies, it is my least favorite.
Same.
It's the one I don't own. I don't know if I want to go out and honestly, I don't know if I need to go out and buy it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to for our week. That's the other question. You know what? That's the question I want to ask you tonight. Now, we've talked about how we were gonna do a rewatch of the whole series with commentary from me over it before the next one comes out. Should I include Hobbs and Shaw? What are your thoughts?
Sure, why not? I guess.
Well, I mean, because I'd have to go buy it. I own all the other ones. Is it worth me buying Hobbs and Shaw?
By the time you watch it, it might be available on streaming services, right?
I don't know. I mean, part of me also, as much as I said it's my least favorite, I do have the whole collection. I am, keyed in. Part of me thinks I need to own it just to own it. So I don't know.
Kevin has a point though. If you're gonna do it right. You gotta
Kevin Hill is very smart. He is right.
That's a full thing,
It's something I'm gonna have to think about. Something I'm gonna have to meditate on, and we'll get there when we get there. But hey, Marty, great call. And you know what? Hey, guess what?
Thank you.
Guess what? I'm awarding you friend of the show status.
Oh hell yeah! I made it, boys.
The 4th friend of the show. You and the 2nd Canadian. Only 2 Canadians. You and Gav.
Are we gonna get a third one with Audrey?
No, Audrey. It's very weird. She's got to call in. She's got to decide what's more important: talking to some gamer or talking to me.
I don't know, man. Kind of dicey,
I don't know. Do you want to admit you were talking to a gamer? I don't know. That's not fair. Anyway, thank you so much for calling in. Really appreciate you being here. Why don't you say goodnight, say your last goodnights, and then we'll let Walter Pickles in.
Alright, good night, y'all. Thanks for the call, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Peace.
Peace. Thanks, Marty. Next call. Let's hear him. Let's hear him. Walter Pickles.
Hi, this is Sprinkle.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Chili's. What can I do for you?
Isn't that a vine?
It is, but that's not how I meant it. I was just trying to name a business.
I didn't know what to say after that.
Oh, dude, You tried to get me, but I got you back. Fuck you. Gotcha. Fucking got him.
I'm sorry.
Fucking got him. Oh, how are you gonna come back from this, Walter? What are you gonna do to get this
I'm
ball
gonna
back?
tell you that Dishonored 2 is a piece of shit.
Wow. Wow! I have not played Dishonored 2, but I played Dishonored 1 and Death of the Outsider, and I love them both. What is it about Dishonored 2?
Dishonored 1 and all the DLC with that's great. And Dishonored 2 is like, they didn't change anything, just slapped a 2 on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty boring.
Ah, fuck. I just bought Dishonored 2 for like $10 at GameStop the other day because they had a buy two get one free sale. I bought Dishonored Definitive Edition because I wanted to play it again on PS4, Dishonored 2, and The Evil Within 2 because I heard that game was like The Matrix.
Yeah, I mean, if you like one and you really want more of that, you've got it.
Oh,
but
I mean, then perfect. That's exactly what I want.
It's too easy.
Isn't it?
Like I played 4 hours of it on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
And you can just run around and stab people and kill them in one hit.
Perfect. That's what I want. I want to feel powerful
it's perfect
and
for you
murder.
because you just want the trophies, but
No, I want to do murder.
Well, yeah, you can do all that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That makes me happy. Hey, so I played Death of the Outsider, which is like the Dishonored 2.5, and they had, if you beat the game, you can do a New Game Plus mode where you can use powers from 2 that I hadn't used before. That domino power where you can link a bunch of people and you just murder one and they all die seems fucking rad, dude.
I didn't play like that. I'm more of the teleport as far as possible.
Yeah, because there's 2 different versions of Dishonored 2, right? You can play as Corvo or, what's her name?
Yeah, I chose the girl, his daughter, I think.
Is it his, I thought you were playing as the, are you playing as his daughter or are you playing as the Empress?
Yeah, the Empress, I thought it was his daughter.
I don't know. Like I said, I've never played 2, so
I have no fucking clue. I don't play that for this.
That's fair. Okay, well, hey, that's your truth, and you're allowed to think it, because, you know what? This is a free world, and so, good job. Louis M says, I think this game is going to break you, Ryan. As a Hobbit ukulele gamer, that's my opinion. Oh, I've already screamed at this game as loud as my lungs would allow me before, so you're probably right. This game, but I'm going to win. Going to get all the trophies, because fuck this game. Okay, so sorry about that. Walter, Dishonored 2,
yeah.
that's your most disappointed game.
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is now with Steam, is you can refund games under 2 hours played.
Oh yeah.
So, I have a terrible habit of buying games, and if I don't like it within like the first 5 minutes, I'll refund it.
That's fair.
Like, I think it's a problem.
No, I don't.
I don't even give it a chance. It's like, this isn't fun. I'm done. I feel like Frank.
I feel like it's not that bad to want it. Like, I've gotten burned so many times in the past with bad games where you start like, fuck it, I lost $25 on the Outer Wilds. I'll never fucking play that game again.
Yeah.
And I wish I could, like, after only playing like half an hour, I was like, fuck this game. But PlayStation's is, if you play it even for a second, it's too late.
Yeah.
Unless it's like completely and utterly fucking broken. So I would say, are you abusing it? No, you're using it as intended. They offered you the opportunity to try out games. I think that if you're like playing a game and beating it in under 2 hours and getting your money back and like ripping off the developers, yeah, that's fucked. Don't do that. But I don't think you're doing that. I think what you're doing is well within the limits of what they set up as a system. So I side with you as the, what's it called, the consumer, and fuck this race. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Ugh. Sorry. Please, I'm so sorry. Please continue.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so I think the solution would be is if more games had demos again.
Yeah, you know, demos.
Like, what the fuck happened to demos?
When was, like, when downloadable demos in the store were big, I feel like it was like the heyday of like, I'll go on here on the Xbox 360 store or the PS3 store, and like, yo, I remember when talking about, hey, this new demo just dropped, and people would get excited. Now I feel like not only are demos gone, but like developers are like on purpose not even giving their games to critics because games are so fucking broken nowadays that they can't let anyone know about it. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. You can't have this game until it comes out. You can't review it until it comes out.
Putting like embargoes on games that don't lift until the game is already out, and people have got, given their money that is non-refundable.
Dumb shit.
I did it! I got my fucking page. This fucking game sucks. Well, let's move on to the next topic. Next topic. Are you Canadian?
No.
Okay. What?
I'm proud to be an American.
Hey, God bless America. Thank you very much. So what's the best deal you've ever gotten on Black Friday?
The best Black Friday deal? I don't really do that much Black Friday shopping.
Okay.
You
had to think of anything?
Didn't the Mega 64 Blu-ray come out on Black Friday?
Probably. They put a lot of shit out on Black Friday.
That Blu-ray, because I got that.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'll count that. Do you have any thoughts on Hobbs and Shaw?
I saw the first Fast and Furious when I was maybe, young. I was definitely young. Haven't seen any other ones.
Okay. And your favorite sitcom? Jordan, I gave you that Jizz Go shirt, by the way. I helped pack the mystery shirts, and I saw your name, and I thought you would enjoy a Jizz Go shirt. Sorry, go ahead.
I haven't finished it, and I don't plan on finishing it.
Okay.
But, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Is that a sitcom?
I have never watched Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've heard a lot of good things, I've just never gotten around to it. You think it's worth watching?
Yeah. The reason I stopped is because it's, like, negative reinforcement to, like, bad habits I have, because I agree with, him a lot.
Okay.
And I feel like it's not good. Not good.
Alright, I get it. And then, lastly, you need to now add a topic that the next person also has to talk about. So what's the topic you want to add to the list that you and I are going to talk about right now? That's the theme of the show tonight is adding on. We're going to talk about things, and then everyone adds a topic, and the next person, and we're just going to see how many topics we can get to tonight.
We're going to talk about the Oscars.
Let's talk about the Oscars. What do you want? What is the question? Is it your thoughts on last night Oscars, or something about Oscars in general?
We're gonna have a Bong appreciation session.
We're gonna have a Bong. Okay, I got it. I got to admit,
I appreciate Bong.
I have not seen Parasite, but until last night, I did not know he was the guy that directed Snowpiercer, and I really like Snowpiercer. So I'd like to.
I have that downloaded. I'm gonna watch that.
I'd like to say I appreciate Bong because I thought Snowpiercer was really good.
Also, he's getting his drink on.
And he's getting his drink on. That was very funny. Okay, so the topic you'd like to add is what's your favorite thing about Bong?
Yeah,
not
Bong
the item, the
appreciation.
person. So what's your favorite thing about him?
I like how real he is. Seems like a genuine guy.
Hey, Walter, fantastic call. You're a great guy. I want to say that. We've known you for a while now, and I've always thought you're a very funny guy. I'd like to award
thank you so much.
I'd like to award you friend of the show status.
The first, wait, never mind.
The first
American who was called in tonight.
The first American awarded this on a call. Kevin and Jordan are both Americans, but they weren't on a call when they got their status.
Yeah, I mean they're above this.
They got prestige status. They prestiged in. You had to earn yours like a real American.
Yeah, they're above me.
No, they're not above you. They just are. They're your betters. But you're still now you're equals because you're just as good as them.
Okay.
There you go. Walter, this has been a fantastic call. I want to thank you for calling in. Friend of the show, Walter, everyone. Thank you so much. Walter, why don't you say your last thoughts, your goodbyes, and then we're gonna let the wizard Sheng go in, okay? So go ahead and give the people at home your final thoughts.
Show feet.
I don't know what he said, but it was probably great. Thank you so much, Walter Pickles, the great wizard Shengo. Come on in. We're going to hear from the wizard Shengo in just a second once it catches up to him.
Hey, how's it going?
Fuck! Sorry, this game fucked me again. Hey, what's up, Shengo?
Not too much. I'm sitting here. I've got a couple on the list of disappointment, but I see Sammy's queued up, so I'm gonna cut it down to just the number one.
So wait. Sammy is queued up, and we will get to him. But tonight is all about the list, and I want your. If you've got a top three, I'd love to hear it. But let's go down. So the first topic: disappointing games. Do you have a top three, or what do you have?
I do have a top three.
You have a top three. All right, let's hear them. Top three.
Okay, so starting from the bottom, we've got Dark Souls 2. That one's actually pretty popular with a lot of people, in that it was disappointing, I should say. So
I agree with you. I love Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. I only played a couple hours of because I thought it wasn't the same thing. It wasn't what I wanted. So I agree with that. All right, what's number two?
Number two, we've got Gundam Versus. That one's very niche. That one comes from a franchise of Gundam games called the Versus series. This was sort of like their PS4 reboot of the series. It was the first one they released in the West officially, and it sucked compared to the rest. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers when that's all they ever gave us.
Okay, and your number one?
Number one, Valkyria Chronicles 4. So this is the newest entry in that series. And the only entry we've gotten in the West in like 10 years, 8 years, something like that. And it was note for note just repeats of all the same beats from Valkyria Chronicles 1, the first game. It's almost like the Force Awakens of that series, where it's just, hey, we redid all the things you liked, we added nothing new, and you waited kind of 10 years for this. So it was like, yeah, it was like still a solid game, but nothing was added, you know, nothing was gained.
Okay, next topic. Are you Canadian or American?
American.
What is your best Black Friday deal?
I can't think of what my best would be here, but most recently I got Ace Combat 7 with all of its DLC for like $30, and the number of hours I got out of that, I mean, I've got a PSVR headset too, so flying around in VR. All of it great, so it was really really nice getting that very cheap. I was gonna get it like day one, but I honestly just never got around to it, so yeah, getting that on sale was perfect.
Okay. Next topic. Thoughts on Hobbs and Shaw?
So I posted this earlier. I've only ever seen the original and Tokyo Drift. As you can tell, I'm a bit weeby, a bit of a weeb, a bit of a Japanophile,
but hey,
so to speak.
You saw the best one, so it's okay.
But yeah, and from what I can tell, it all sounds like it's gone like much crazier from those early movies. So something about like a global virus. I mean, it all sounds interesting. I'll have to get around to going through them all. But
remember, starting next month, we are going to be doing I'm going to watch one off camera and talk about it. So maybe that would be a good way to get caught up about it. Okay.
Yeah, watch-along podcast deal.
Yeah. Next topic. What is your favorite sitcom?
So, this one, I have to go British on this one. That's going to be probably unpopular in a lot of ways, but Blackadder, the Rowan Atkinson kind of like historical sitcom where...
I've seen some episodes of Blackadder. Rowan Atkinson is very funny.
Yeah,
I think that's a good one.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Especially, it goes through different eras of history, so it's, you know, it's really short. It's like only, like 16 episodes or something like that.
Like,
but
he always plays his own relative or something?
Yeah, it's going through, like, he starts off, I have to admit, the first series of it was kind of bad, but, you know, he didn't really know what he was going to do it, and him and the writers kind of do much better going forward from there, so the last 3 are great. The very last is perfect.
Can I shout out a couple British sitcoms I think are really fucking great?
Yeah, of course.
Number 1, IT Crowd. I fucking love the IT Crowd. I think it's one of the funniest things I've ever watched. You ever watch that?
I gave it a shot. I'm trying to think how long ago that was. It doesn't vibe with me in the same ways, just because like the jokes I get, like I'll turn it off and on again, but I'm so kind of detached from all that, being, you know, around all that so much. It's almost like I don't put it on the same level as like Big Bang Theory, where it's just like, hey, because it hits a little bit closer to home in the sense of it's not making fun of, you know, people that are into like computers and that.
Did you only ever watch the first season? Can I ask you that?
I didn't even finish the first season, so
it starts like that with the "do you turn off and on again?" It gets so much fucking better. Please do me a favor if you get the chance. You can skip the first couple episodes. Give it another chance.
Okay, easy.
But one other one I have to shout out. Have you ever watched Garth Marenghi's Dark Place?
No idea what that is.
Garth Marenghi's Dark Place is fucking hilarious. It's got Richard Ayoade in it, and it's got Matt Berry, who's also in... Do you know who Matt Berry is?
I've definitely heard the name. I'm gonna go ahead and Google him here.
He actually, in season 2 of the IT Crowd, he replaces, you know, the old guy that's their boss?
I actually know this guy from the Mighty Boosh.
Yeah, he's also in the Mighty Boosh. He's very hilarious. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place is a show about a show. It's a show about them revisiting a fake show that all these people made in like the 70s or 80s. It's all about like a haunted paranormal hospital, and it's fucking hilarious. It's only like 6 episodes total. It was all on Adult Swim. That's where I saw it. It's so fucking funny because it's a TV show about a bad TV show. So it's like played bad on purpose, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You gotta check it out. It's great. What did this pumpkin want me to do? I don't even... No, I'm gonna say no because I didn't read that. But, okay. Thank you for Blackadder. People check that out. And yeah, if you get a chance, skip season 1, go to season 2. IT Crowd is great. What was the next topic? Bong appreciation.
I'm also on the haven't seen Parasite train there, but I did actually, like, when it was new, and I was like, I think like 12 or 13, maybe probably like 13 at that time, I saw The Host. It was actually on the on-demand section for like my local cable company at that point. So yeah, me, my brother, and my sister ended up just watching it. No idea what it was going in. We just saw like, oh, it's got like a weird monster. So much better than any of us ever expected. Granted, it's because it's like one of his earlier films. It's a little bit like under budget. You know, the monster looks kind of janky.
I've heard of The Host before, but I've never watched it. I feel like that too is something I should probably watch now.
Yeah, again, it's probably weaker because it's one of the earlier films in his career. So, but it just, you know, for having seen that at like 13 years old, it really set my expectation for like just Korean films in general, or even international films in a lot of ways. Because like my family had been into that. Like I've seen a bunch of like Beat Takeshi films and that before that, because my mom was really into all that.
Takeshi Kitano, that guy's a fucking legend.
Yeah, I think like the Blind Swordsman. I think not a film a kid should have been watching, but when his version of the Blind Swordsman came out, that's probably still one of my favorite movies of all time.
He's in the original Battle Royale and fucking. All right, and now we can finally calm down because I was kind of going fast, but here is where you get to add a topic. So, what do you want to talk about, man? What's the topic you want everyone that calls in after you to have to talk about?
Alright, I'm just gonna go off of the first thing I'm seeing here, and that would be, have a preferred, like, style of gum, like flavor of gum, sugared, unsugared. I actually really prefer, like, xylitol-based gum. I don't know if this is something anyone else has ever thought about when they're, like, choosing the sweeteners for their gum, but I always buy gum that's sweetened with xylitol.
I don't know what the fuck xylitol is.
So it's a style of artificial sweetener, but at this point you could just say, like, this is my favorite flavor of gum, right? But I've put a little bit more thought into it in that regard, just because a lot of sugar-free gum either relies on, like, no sweetener, or they do sorbitol, which is it's completely different taste. And some argue that xylitol also is good for your teeth. So
I'll say when I'm going for gum, I don't truck with the sugar-free. It's like, look, I know what I'm doing here. I'm getting some gum. I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm just gonna go with sugar. But if I want a piece of gum to, like, like at work, I chew gum so that I have fresh breath when I'm talking to people, right? And I keep it easy. I go Winter Fresh.
Oh yeah. I always go with Icebreaker, Ice Cube. I feel you have to kind of go mint, but
yeah,
some people like the juicy fruit.
I would say that, like, mint comes. It's weird to say, I know, but, like, mint comes in two flavors nowadays. You've got your green spearmint and your blue winter mint, and I would prefer to go for the blue winter mint.
Spearmint.
Any gum ever, Sour Patch Kids watermelon gum is really good. But I just like that watermelon flavor. But xylitol, I will look up if I've ever tried. Next time I'm in the store, if I see a gum flavored with xylitol, I'm gonna buy a pack just to try it out.
So if you've ever had Icebreaker's gum, they use xylitol in I think all of their products. I know in what I usually get, they always have xylitol.
I've bought Icebreakers, but I bet at some point someone has been like, "You want a piece of gum?" and it's been an Icebreaker. So I probably tried it without knowing it, but I'm saying I'll make a conscious effort to try some, knowing that I'm looking for xylitol. Also, somebody in the chat, was it Ganjarod, just said cinnamon gum is great, and I want him banned immediately. Don't actually. But what are your thoughts on cinnamon gum? I do not like cinnamon gum.
I think that it's not an appropriate. It's like cinnamon toothpaste in the same way. It's not like an appropriate flavor. I think it's okay as a candy. I'll eat like what do you call those? A Fireball.
No, gross. I'd rather throw it in my own mouth than eat a Fireball.
I mean, I should say I'll eat one. I don't know if it's my favorite candy, but as a gum, definitely though. I think cinnamon's not like an appropriate flavor. And if you smell someone with like cinnamon breath from having that, it's just while you're chewing the gum, I'm getting like weird spicy vibes out of your mouth now. You should have gone for the mint.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Gum. We'll add it to the list. Man.
All right.
This has been a great call. I think it's, you know what? I think we got to do it. The Wizard Shango, you're a friend of the show.
All right. Well, thank you for bestowing it upon me. I'll do my best to make sure the positive magic makes its way into the rest of the show.
Do you like that we call you the Wizard Shango because of that one time, or is that okay with you?
Definitely. I mean, that's the name, right? You didn't get to see our book club where I called in. I've got a wizard staff and a spell book back. Frank had me read some spells out of it. It goes perfectly, okay. I am the Wizard Shango.
I have to go back and watch that VOD. I think I missed that one. Wizard Shango, absolutely a friend of the show. Real cool guy. Why don't you hit us with your parting words, your goodbyes, and we're going to let Sammy in next, okay?
All right. Again, thank you for letting me call in, and
you said the fuck word. Shit. I am so excited for the next call because our friend Sammy, who I'm already awarding friend of the show status, he's calling in a friend of the show because he recently watched every single Fast and the Furious movie after having never seen any of them. And now he's going to give us his thoughts on the whole series. Sammy, get the fuck in here. Well, I try to parse what I'm doing next because I'm not using my guide anymore because I'm having so much fun talking. Sammy!
What's up?
Dude, okay, so the theme of the night has been the growing call, but you're going to go through that whole rigmarole. I'm going to ask you all the questions, but before that, you get special because you're already a friend of the site. I need... You completed the journey. You did it. You made the circuit. You watched all the movies. So here's my question to open up. Rank them all right now. Best to worst.
Rank them all. Alright, I'm playing a racing game right now, but I'm trying to focus.
That's fine. I'm playing ukulele, and it's a bad game.
Yeah, I'd say my favorite would be a tie between Tokyo Drift and 7.
Okay.
Like,
you're gonna have to pick one. I'm sorry, you gotta pick one.
I gotta pick one. Alright. I'd honestly say 7, honestly.
You know what? I respect it. I get it. I know that I'm the outlier when I think Fast and the Furious is the best one, but... Okay, I respect. So number 1 is 7, so that makes number 2 Tokyo Drift.
Absolutely. I really like what Tokyo Drift did, you know, it's the most different one, I'd say, if you don't count Hobbs and Shaw, because that barely counts as a Fast and Furious movie, honestly.
Fair enough.
I haven't been planning a ranking. Let me check my... I'd say 5 would come after that.
Okay.
That's the first one that really jumped the shark. I mean, when I called in the first time, I had just finished The Fast and the Furious, so I had called in just before the series started changing.
A week ago, you had seen 4, and I was so excited for you to start the climb, as it were. So
yeah, I was so
7,
ignorant.
3, 5. What's next?
Yeah. 6, I'd say 6. 6 is the one with the plane, right?
6 is
and
the 6 is the
safe,
one.
No, safe is the 5.
What?
Yes, the one with the safe. That's 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 5. Which ones do I have left?
1, 2, 4, 8. Hobbs and Shaw.
I'd say 4 after that, actually. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I really liked how it was like a sequel to the first one. It felt like a true sequel.
Like a pure sequel to 1.
Yeah, I liked how it just worked as a sequel, straight up.
Okay.
After that, I'd say 1. I'd like to rewatch 1 now that I have like the context of where the series goes and like the characters, you know. That was my first exposure. But
great news, we're gonna rewatch 1 on this stream in just about a month.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I think I'm gonna rewatch them all. I noticed this while on Marty's stream a bit earlier, but here in Sweden you can buy a collection of 1 to 8 of all the movies for only $20.
Whoa, that's a good deal.
Yeah, that's a really good deal. It is all Blu-ray. It's all, you know, yeah, it's all there. I mean, that's super cheap. So, I mean, I'm thinking about striking on that deal. You know, I could watch them on Blu-ray.
Now, how did you watch them then? Did you rent them?
No, I went to Blockbuster.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
That's Frank's term for
pirating. Got yeah. You went to Blockbuster. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Blockbuster's still open in Sweden. That's so cool. Good to know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think we have actually had a Blockbuster in Sweden ever, but you know, I just randomly found one.
Don't incriminate yourself. You've got a Blockbuster, and that's where you went.
Yeah, but after 1 will be 2. I really like 2, but like compared to the others, I'd say it'll be lower. Like
I get it. It is weak. I love it because of how kind of shitty it is, but I get it.
It was very like loose, almost like a very chill vibe. Like it just felt like 2 guys just doing random shit.
I mean, that's kind of what it was.
Very serious. Yeah, but like I enjoyed it. It was I didn't really have any big complaints when I was watching it. It's just the other ones were better. That's straight up.
Hey, I understand and I get it completely.
Yeah, and then last we got the Black Sheep, which is Hobbs and Shaw.
Hold on, you never rated 8 Fate of the Furious.
I didn't. Fuck.
So you fucked up. Can I get you to say you're sorry real quick? Can you apologize to Fate of the Furious?
I'm so sorry to Fate and the Furious. I really like that one. I'd say that would come after 5, probably between 5 and 6.
So you thought 8 was better than 6?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. You know, it's not my ranking, but I respect it.
I think, I mean, no offense with this, but you saying that 6 was your favorite, I think gave me some, like, high expectations of it. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be the best one, you know. So going in with that.
Part of the reason why I think 6 is the best like Tokyo Drift, this is my second favorite, really, because Tokyo Drift is my favorite, is I watched these as they came out. So you have to realize, like, going from originally seeing the Fast and the Furious in theaters the day after 9/11, by the way.
Was it the day after 9/11?
Oh yeah, I have a very famous story. I don't know if you've ever heard my Fast and the Furious 9/11 story.
I have not.
Oh, okay. I'll tell it again for the people at home. So the day after 9/11, a local theater in town was doing a thing where all of the profits were going to go to the Red Cross. I used that as an excuse to ask out this girl that I wanted to ask out. We went to see the Fast and the Furious, and she gave me a little, little one of these, and that was the first time like a girl had ever touched my dick. So that's, I think, why the Fast and the Furious franchise gives me such great joy.
Yeah, 9/11.
Well, I meant the dick touch, but...
Yeah, that too.
But 9/11 helped get the girl into my pants. That's a terrible thing to say. Anyway,
so you got positive opinion. Yes, last is Hobbs and Shaw. It's the only one I wouldn't rewatch, honestly. Like, it was an alright action movie, but it, like, didn't feel Fast and Furious at all. Like, even the ones that jump the shark, that are like crazy heist movies, still felt Fast and Furious.
It's because the Fast and the Furious movies, I think, while they're ridiculous and they have a little bit of humor, they are played very seriously, where Hobbs and Shaw felt like a joke the whole fucking time.
Yeah, there was a lot of, like, jokes. I mean, even in the Fast and Furious movies, they did jokes, but it like, flowed a lot better, I think. I felt...
No, I 100% agree with you, man.
I could, like, instantly tell it was, like, a different director when I watched it.
Yeah.
But, I did like Ryan Reynolds in it, Kevin Hart as well. They were funny. That was, like, the funniest part. Like, Ryan Reynolds having The Rock's tattoo. That was, like, the funniest thing.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. But the action was alright.
Get it. Okay, now, Sam, I'm so glad to hear that list, but now we gotta get into it. We gotta get into the list of topics for the night. So, the first one, disappointing video games. What's your most disappointing video game?
Most disappointing video games? I think it would have to be, Phantom Pain, actually. Metal Gear Solid.
Wow, really? I've heard nothing but good things about that game.
I mean, the thing is, like, Metal Gear Solid is my favorite video game series. So I was following Phantom Pain since day one, like, even just the hints, you know, like, so that, like, from its official announcement to release, I believe it was 3 years. So that was 3 years of hyping it up, like, alright, this is gonna be the one that connects it all, this is gonna be the one that finishes the story, it all gonna make sense, it's gonna be perfect, right?
Yeah, and it just didn't work for you?
It wasn't. I mean, Kojima was fired mid-development, and it was like, it was just, you can tell in the second half that it's kind of rushed, and it's, I enjoyed it. Like, it has definitely the best gameplay of them all, and I did enjoy, like, the story tidbits that were there, but it just felt like I just wanted more. Like, it was like being promised a full course dinner and just getting the appetizers. And I was like, that's good, but I'd want more.
Okay. Next question. What is the Swedish equivalent of Boxing Day or Black Friday?
I don't know. We mostly steal American stuff, so I guess it would just be Black Friday.
All right. So what's the best Black Friday deal you've ever gotten?
I don't know. really do Black Friday. I just, yeah, I don't know. I'm too impulsive for that, I guess. If I want something, I just buy it. Like, even if Black Friday is like 2 weeks away, I just buy it anyway.
Alright, that's fair. Next question. Oh, fuck, I should be writing these down. I believe the next question is your favorite sitcom?
Sitcom.
Somebody,
I don't really...
Someone in the chat write out the list of topics. I'm starting to forget them because there's so many.
I don't really watch that many sitcoms. Like, the two I've seen are, like, 6 seasons of Big Bang Theory, which I regret watching, and, yeah.
No, that's a bad show. I don't like it.
Yeah, I regret watching it. I was young. I was a fool back then. And then I've seen like a lot of How I Met Your Mother. I enjoy that.
That's a good show. The last season was terrible, and I don't like the way it ended. But up until the end, I really liked it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a pretty good show.
Ah, shit! I got that one. Okay, next. What do you appreciate about Bong? I don't know his whole name.
I'm sorry.
The next question is, what are your thoughts on Hobbs and Shaw? Say it again. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it. It was trying to be too funny, but it wasn't that funny except some parts. And too actiony, it wasn't Fast and Furious.
There we go. Okay, perfect. Your thoughts on Bong Joon-ho?
I like him because he is Korean. He is just like my favorite K-pop idols, Saranghae, Bong.
Okay. And what's your favorite gum?
My favorite gum? I don't really eat gum. I haven't tried gum in like 7 years.
Oh wow.
Strawberry, I think, was the last I tried. It was pretty good.
Hey, Marty's taking off. Say goodbye to Marty real quick.
Goodbye, Marty. Have a good one.
Friend of the show,
Canada
Marty.
Treats you well.
Strawberry gum. Okay, and now, Sammy, the part of the show where you get to add your next topic for the next person. What do you want to talk about, boy?
I'd like to, like the Bong thing, but like, a more general appreciation. Like if there's anything or anyone or just like literally anything you appreciate in life, like just talk about it or like compliment it or shout it out.
Just shout out something I appreciate in life?
Yeah, whoever or whatever, anything.
I appreciate my dad. My dad has always been there for me, taught me everything I know about being a doctor, has always been supportive. He's always there if I need help. One of my best friends. I appreciate my dad. What about you?
Yeah. I'd say my best friend. We've been friends for 3 years now. We hang out maybe like 3 times a week. We've gone to a bunch of different countries together. Like we even went to Korea together for a month.
Cool.
This summer. That was awesome. I love him. He makes my life a lot better. And yeah, we've got similar interests and stuff. He doesn't like Fast and Furious, but I'm gonna bring him to the Fast and Furious 9 showing anyways.
Well, hey, you've already got friend of the show status. We know that you're a friend. We're going to add your thing to the list. Why don't you give your final thoughts, your good nights, and then it looks like the next person that we're going to let in is Kendomo. So say good night to the people. Sammy, it's been a pleasure having you call in tonight. Thank you for adding your topic to the list, and thank you for being a friend.
Yeah, thank you. I'm wondering, could I be family of the show?
Ooh,
watching Fast and Furious.
You know, some people are friends, but you never forget your family.
You never forget your family.
You never turn your back on family, even when they do.
You know that.
Sammy.
Yeah. Also, I want
Sammy.
One thing.
Well, you know what,
yeah.
Sammy? You're my family.
Family.
Fam. Very cool.
One thing.
You know what? Hey, you've just flipped this all in the end. We don't got friends. We got family. No more friends of the show.
Family.
Everyone who's a friend of the show, you're no longer a friend of the show. Now you're just family.
Yeah,
family.
We're all family.
No, well, you gotta I have to call you family. Everyone that was a friend of the show is gone. Take that, throw it in the trash. You're family. Perfect. What did you want to say before you go?
I wanted to say I saw the Fast and Furious 9 trailer, and I am very excited for it. The returning characters, and
Justice is
the
coming.
new... Yeah, but one thing that also made me very hyped, that I haven't seen talked about before I saw the trailer, is that Sean is in the trailer as well.
Yeah, I talked about Sean Boswell, and I forget his name, but I think his name's like Harold, the one of the guys that helps him build his car, is...
Yeah.
They're
Twinkie
in it,
too.
and they're going to be in the movie, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, Twinkie is in it too, so I'm excited for like a Sean Han reunion.
Wait, who's Twinkie?
The black guy, or Twinkle, or whatever his name is.
You talking about Bow Wow?
I don't remember his name. The friend Sean has with the whole
the guy played by Little Bow Wow.
Yeah, that's probably him. I don't
did
know
not
his name,
see him in the trailer.
They've released photos of him.
I feel like I need to look into this. We're gonna.
Yeah,
These are uncorroborated rumors, and Sammy, let's call in next week. We'll talk about this, okay?
Absolutely, but thanks for having me,
Sammy.
and hope you have a great stream. I'm gonna keep on watching.
It's a pleasure. Please don't stay up too late, because I know that it's a different time. Get some good sleep.
It's 4:20.
Blaze it up. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye. Ken Domo, get the fuck in here. Jordan Jones, ban yourself for the slander that you're saying in my chat. Do not like ICP.
Okay.
Kenneth Domo.
What's up?
My friend, we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
We got a list. Now, I know you probably have things you want to talk about, but first you must answer my questions. And we will start. We will start at the top of the list. Most disappointing game. Let's hear it.
My most disappointing game. I mean, there's a lot of early access stuff, but number one is Evolve.
Yeah.
The guys who are dead.
That game was a bust.
Yeah, it was fun at the beginning. You know, I played like 2 or 3 matches in the beta, and I'm like, yeah, this is fun. I'll pre-order it. $60.
I feel like all of those, what do you call them, where it's like 4v1 or whatever, like that, and like Dead by Daylight, and Friday the 13th, and like that Predator game, all of those games where it's like one cool thing versus 4 kind of whatever things, they never work, because people want to be the cool thing, people want to be Jason, people want to be the monster, they don't want to be fucking random, dude go at Crystal Lake 4. And so there's, it's like, the Friday the 13th game had the problem of, like, if you weren't Jason, people would just fucking leave. And so it was hard to get matches and shit. Yeah, like, people were just being assholes about it. So I feel like Evolve and all those games have that problem. Now, I've heard that Dead by Daylight is actually pretty good. It's free. Maybe I should try it out. I don't know, but...
Well, yeah, Evolve was just, you know, AAA, I guess...
Who made Evolve? Was that EA?
No, it was the guys who did Left 4 Dead, Turtle Rock Studio.
Oh, wow, okay.
They were, I think, I don't want to say second party, but they did a lot of stuff for Valve. Like, they did a lot of expansions.
Shut the fuck up. Wizard Shango just said something in the chat we need to talk about real quick. I'm so sorry. I just realized, did they make the villain a corporate bee just so that Honeycombs, a.k.a. the stuff in Banjo-Kazooie, could represent corporate greed? Fucking, oh my gosh.
That is mind-blowing.
That's why Shango is part of the family. Sorry. Okay, please continue. I apologize for cutting you off.
No, it's fine. I actually really don't want to believe that, because I want to believe that there's something still there at Rare. But I think I gotta.
No, Rare's dead, bro.
Yeah, like the Rare right now is not around anymore. But yeah, no, Evolve.
Evolve. Okay, Evolve sucks.
Yeah, Evolve. You know, it's a AAA game, $60. Friday the 13th. Dead by Daylight, free to play.
It's already dead. You can't even play it, right? You can't get your money back. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, the second weekend, it was also, like, really hard to find a match. Like, it was dead on arrival, pretty much.
Okay.
And I do have to do a little controversial opinion. I think Telltale as a whole, not like, they have had their, like, really good games, of course, Wolf Among Us. I don't know how the sequel's gonna go.
Yeah.
But in general, they haven't had the best track record.
They made some stinkers.
Yes.
But they made a lot of good games too.
Yeah.
Is there one specifically that you want to call out as disappointing? Because I don't think you can say all of Telltale's disappointing because they made some really good fucking games.
Yeah, but like,
Wolf Among Us is my favorite, and then maybe Tales from the Borderland. But I'm gonna need you to like specifically call out something.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna call out like the ones that are obviously bad. Like, Back to the Future was cool. It was kind of weird with the way they went back in time.
I liked Back to the Future because that one was less of the. That one was more like an actual point-and-click adventure game, unlike, their latest ones.
Yeah. I mean, back
now,
then,
granted,
it was, like,
I just
really
played
cool,
Back to the Future for the first time a couple months ago.
Yeah. Like, on the whole, I'm really glad they're getting these licenses.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I feel like they needed to put a little bit more work into some, especially Jurassic Park 2.
Oh, well, I mean, absolutely. That's what they got knocked for and why everyone was saying, like, they're dying. So I'm hoping this new Telltale, whatever it is, does the work you're talking about. But I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. I'm assuming, we've never talked, but I'm assuming, we've never talked about it. I'm assuming you're American.
I'm American, I'm guessing? You cut out, sir.
You are American?
Yes,
So,
I'm American.
Best Black Friday deal.
I'll play into my stereotype. I did get World of Warcraft and like a bunch of expansions for pretty cheap.
There you go. Hey, dude, it's all good. That's a good deal. How much?
Yeah.
How much? When was this around? Which expansions and how much?
It was up to Wrath of the Lich King for like $20.
Oh yeah. That's when they started doing that. Was with Cataclysm, where it's like buy everything. Because up until then, I think maybe they included, what's the second one called? Why am I forgetting? That one.
Burning Crusade.
Burning Crusade. Yeah, I think they included Burning Crusade after Wrath got big, but for a while there, you did have to spend full money on everything. So I'd say that's a good deal.
Yeah. I did have to go to the store to get it, and then I looked online, and they also had the same deal, like digitally.
Yeah.
But I think I also got like some socks or some other stuff I needed that Black Friday, so I completely lost,
Hey, I'd like to hear your favorite sitcoms.
So I do have to agree. IT Crowd, great. I love IT Crowd.
Yeah. Okay.
In fact, the second, I said this in chat, but I think it's second season, episode 1,
is that the one where they go to the musical?
Yeah, that is my
great fucking episode.
Yeah, 100% favorite sitcom episode ever.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's definitely a great one.
Yeah, it's just the writing is just it doesn't stop. Like the jokes just don't stop in that episode. It's just one after the other. I just love it. Lately I've been watching Silicon Valley, which I guess these aren't 3-camera sitcoms, but you know what I mean.
Never seen it, but it's just not for me. Okay, next thing on the list.
Yeah, we got a lot.
What are your thoughts on Hobbs and Shaw?
I'm really glad it exists. I haven't watched it. That's about it.
Okay. Bong Joon-ho, shout him out.
Oh, dude, I love Parasite. I'm really happy he won the Oscar. I'm really happy that a foreign film like that can get recognized, even though.
Yeah, that's like the first foreign film to win the Academy Award, right?
Yeah.
I remember that because when I was a kid. The first time that I can remember that something was up but didn't win is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, because I really wanted that to win the award the year it came out, because I fucking loved that movie. So I'm glad that we're finally just not. It's like the Oscars are the best in film and it shouldn't just be America. It should be all of film. And if Parasite, made in South Korea, is the best film of the year, then great for it. Now, I was rooting for 1917 myself. I thought that was the best film of last year, but I can respect Parasite. I need to watch it, but I know so many people who love it that I can see that winning and be happy about it.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy. I mean, I know that he's already made amazing movies that probably should have been nominated at the very least. But yeah, I can appreciate, like, Parasite at least. Getting, you know.
Okay. Hey, favorite gum?
So, Juicy Fruit, straight up Juicy Fruit. It's
okay. I would like to pick a bone with you. I find Juicy Fruit loses its flavor way too quick.
I do agree, but it's like I can find it pretty consistent. I don't think gum is that crazy of an item. Like, I don't need it to be like this huge amount of taste or like this huge splash of mintiness. So, you know, I may be kind of like a normie, kind of like basic about this, but I just like Juicy Fruit, you know. I'll just take it anytime, you know.
Okay, hey, I respect it. All right, and before we get to yours, hey, shout someone out.
Oh, yo, shouts out to SF Burrito. I don't know if he's watching right now, but we've been playing a lot of games. You know,
I thought you were shouting out burritos from San Francisco.
Hey, he might be representing. Either way, shouts out to Burrito and SF Burrito. So yeah.
Okay. All right, now we can finally calm down a little bit. And hey, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to add to the list?
I don't really have much to add to the list. I actually really wanted to talk about, you know, disappointing games and other stuff.
You gotta add something to the list. There's not enough.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Let's talk about. I really did a really deep cleaning out of my stuff. Okay. And like, what is something that you've kept in your closet that has been disappointing?
Something like I kept way too long.
Yeah, like a figurine. I had to throw out one or two figures.
Because I just finally threw it away yesterday when I was cleaning up my apartment and I was going through some stuff. I had a big box of comic books that about a year ago my hot water heater busted and it flooded my apartment a little bit and it got water damage. And I just never threw them away. But so I just had this giant box of water damaged comics in my closet for some reason. It was like, I'm never going to read these again. They're all sticky and wet. Well, I mean, they like dried up. It's like, why am I keeping these? And they were in there for over a year after already having been in there for like 10 years. So I just threw them all away. Probably like 200 or 300 comic books, and I can't believe I kept them for that long.
Yeah, like, when I did that, right now it's like magic cards for me. I have like a drawer full of just magic cards that actually so I really gotta find a good way to like throw them out. I tell myself I'm gonna sort through them and pick out some good ones, but I just throw all them away, honestly. Also, like, computer parts, like, I keep fans and even CPUs and, like, graphics cards, and it's just like, oh my god, I need to dump this on someone. I need to dump them on someone. I have, like, 3 friends who says they want to make a PC rig
or
whatever. Give me your
friends, make them make a PC.
Yeah, I need to make them make the PC. So I'll get on that, yeah.
Okay. Kenneth, Domo, this has been a great talk. Thank you for adding to our topics. Hey, Ken, your family.
Oh, I'm really happy you're streaming, man. I watched like a couple streams of yours, but this is good filler for all the stream lineup I have right now.
Yeah. Come back every Monday. I like playing games and whatever. Who cares? The game is just here because it's the only way for me to stream. I like talking to everybody and taking calls, so thank you so much. Why don't you give the people your final thoughts? Gav is back. He already called.
Yes.
Should we talk to him? We'll let him call in.
He told me that he wants to rank his Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay. We'll let him call in and rank them really quick, and that's it. Why don't you? And hey, why don't you shout someone out in the chat who should call in? That hasn't called in yet, that we want to hear from.
Let's see here. Jordan, man. I see a lot of Jordan in the chat all the time.
Jordan Jones, call in or you're a coward.
Yes, please.
Ken, my friend, my family, it's been great talking to you. Why don't you give everybody a good night, and then we'll let Gavin to quickly rank his Fast and the Furious movies.
Alright, cool. Final words, thin crust is better than anything else. Pizza.
Wow.
Alright, peace.
Wow.
I just
Strong
had some.
thoughts,
It's great.
but I respect
Good night.
them. Strong thoughts, but I respect them. Thank you. Gav, get in here and rank your Fast and the Furious really quick. What the fuck is going on here? What is this game?
Hello.
Ah, fuck. What was I supposed to do? What am I... this game sucks. Hey, what's up? Rank your movie.
Okay, yes.
I'm getting pissed at this
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it super quick to let other people get in the chat. My original ranking from my previous opinions last week when I called it was number one down was 5, 7, 6, 1, 8, 3, 4, 2, and I didn't have Hobbs and Shaw ranked.
Okay.
And this is my new list after rewatching all of them. So it's 5, 6, 3, 7, 8, 1, 4, 2, Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay, my rank, I'll tell you, and we can compare, is 3, 6, 5, 7, or 8, 7, 1, 2, 4, Hobbs and Shaw.
Okay. We're kind of similar in terms of like where they rank in general, like the top 4 and lower 4.
Yeah. In different orders, but respected all the same. I get it.
Yeah, we kind of have like the similar taste of like what we like and what we don't in terms of the series.
I like it. Oh, hey, Gav, I'm
Kevin
gonna cut you
Hilton.
off. Kevin Hilt's calling in.
Yep. Definitely, just wanted to say that, and yeah, peace out.
Appreciate it. Kevin Hilt, it is your turn. We have a lot of things to talk about. We have lists of things to talk about. Jordan is after Kevin. Kevin called in first, and I want Kevin to go first so that Jordan has one more question he has to talk about. So we can really make Jordan have to talk. So, not same time. I didn't say that you could do that. Kevin Hilt, it's your turn. Please enter the chamber of conversation. It's like the chamber. This game sucks. Kevin Hilt fled. Kevin Hilt, like a thief in the night. Alright, fine. Jordan, get in here. Kevin, you better call in after Jordan then. You put yourself in the precarious position of now you've given Jordan the ability to make you talk about something. Let's see if you were.
Wow. Come on, Kevin.
Wow.
What's up?
Jordan,
Yes.
we have a lot of things to talk about.
Yes, we do.
And I'm playing a
Too
very
many.
bad video game. Okay, first of all, the most disappointing video games. Let's go.
Oof.
This game plays like shit because of the
It looks like
fucking-
shit.
The stick is so like it's.
It doesn't look fun. I can't believe you picked this one to platinum. It's a collectathon, so I'm assuming it's a bunch of bullshit,
I like
and you're gonna miss like.
collectathons, and I needed a game that started with Y for a very specific reason.
Okay.
What sucks is you can't use the D-pad. You have to use the stick, and it's like I just want to hit it once, and it's so fucking screwy. Okay, disappointing games. Let's go.
Disappointing games. I feel like a lot of games. I don't play a lot of disappointing games because I just pay attention ahead of time, and I end up liking a lot of games people don't. I'm disappointed that Firefall closed down. How about that? Everyone hated that game.
But you liked it.
I loved it. I played it for like 4,000 hours.
You're a crazy person.
Apparently, yeah.
That's not. You need to talk about a mediocre game, not a game that you're sad closed down.
I did hate Mark Kern. Louis M says
What?
he sucked. He's the guy. He was. I I guess he was president.
Was he the guy that they were on when Mega 64?
Yes.
That guy was fun.
He drove their, his personality-wise for that stuff, but, like, he just kept changing direction of the game and kind of drove it into the ground, but the investors didn't help and stuff, whatever. And, yeah, he's kind of just garbage as a person. Disappointing game. Disappointing game.
Don't think you're above the system just because you're Jordan Jones.
Oh, no, I would never. Stargate Resistance, how about that?
Never
that was, like...
But sure, tell me why it's disappointing.
Yeah. It was disappointing because it was just like, it was basically like a class-based shooter light thing. Stargate-based, I fucking love Stargate. SG-1's one of my favorite shows. And it was based on that stuff, and it was kind of like Team Fortress 2, but it was just mediocre.
Okay,
just 5 out of 10. Like, I mean, what do you expect from a Stargate game, like, 10 years later or something like that?
Was it around that time where they were making way too many games that were just like... Like, did you ever play Gotham City Imposters, which was the...
Exactly. Yeah. It's exactly like that.
Okay. Next thing. Best Black Friday deal.
Black Friday deal,
if you keep posting your little list, you keep leaving out Black Friday.
Oh, I did. I put it on there once, and then I fucked it up.
You're rapidly losing family status.
Oh, man.
Anyway, best Black Friday deal.
Black Friday deal, I got, I mean, the mystery shirts from Make 64 are always good deals if you're gonna buy a t-shirt. But, I got some nice speakers that were like $150, like, just stereo speakers for a computer for like $20. Back when I worked at Staples.
Okay. Thoughts on Hobbs and Shaw?
I haven't seen it. It looks like it's not worth one of those watching, but I mean, I haven't seen a couple of them. I don't think I've seen 6. It's 6 or 5.
One of the best ones. You should watch.
I know. That's what I just
watch them all with me when I rewatch them here in a little bit.
That was what I think I'm gonna. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Good. What's next? Oh, favorite sitcoms.
Favorite sitcom would be. I mean, Curb Your Enthusiasm's really good. For sitcom. I can't think of it.
Hasn't been said yet.
A sitcom that hasn't been said yet. That's really good.
If you had to, if you were forced to. Because I'm forcing you right now.
I mean, I'm just trying to think of the sitcoms. It's like I know there's good ones that I'm not thinking of. I mean, The Simpsons. That's a sitcom.
Yeah, that's an animated sitcom. I'll give you that. Okay. Well,
Arrested Development. I'll go with Arrested Development. Has no one said that yet?
No one said Arrested Development yet. That's a fair choice.
Veep was also one that I think some of it's worth watching.
I never watched Veep. That's technically not a sitcom. It's just a comedy, but I've heard good things.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out Bong.
Mother. It's a great movie. No one talks about Mother.
He made that movie? No, he didn't.
He made the 2009 movie.
Oh, not the weird one about...
No, not the weird Bible movie.
Okay.
It's actually about a mother. Well, I guess that one is too. Whatever. But no, that's just a really good mother.
What's it about?
Really good movie.
What's it about?
It's about this... not to spoil too much, it's about a mother who... living with her son, and the son's accused of something. He is slow and gets accused of stuff. Some circumstantial evidence points at him, and she's just trying to protect him and trying to figure the shit out on her own because no one else is going to help her.
Okay. Favorite type of gum?
Favorite type of gum? Probably... I mean, it's going to be a spearmint gum, I think.
That's fair. Okay.
And yeah, sugar-free.
Hey, shout someone out.
I'm gonna shout out, Sledge. How about Sledge?
Who's Sledge?
Ryan Sledge. He's been in the chat a little bit more. He's been around. Okay. My friend from Kentucky. Yeah, okay. He actually recently just, reconnected with some family using 23andMe, and I think he's, like, gonna talk to his father, which he's never heard of and stuff. Learn more about his family and stuff. So, like, that's pretty great. Yeah.
That's on Sledge. Ryan Sledge. Hey, he's gotta be good. His name's Ryan.
Exactly.
Hey, what's something you kept way longer than you should have? Something you get rid of.
Fucking everything before I moved.
Oh yeah.
I had like, I don't know. I had 2 totefuls of broken Xbox 360s.
What the fuck?
I just like can't get rid of stuff. I'm a hoarder. It's a problem.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm trying to start clean out here, and I've been a lot better. I don't have nearly as much stuff.
How long have you lived in San Diego now?
6 months or so.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. Okay, man. Now we can kind of slow down from the list. Why don't you just, hey, what do you want to talk about, man? What do you want to make Kevin Hill talk about? Because he's.
That's a good question. I kind of want to know what his favorite music track that he's made is. Have you heard his music?
I did not know he made music, but no, you can't do that because he can talk about that if he wants, and I'm okay with it, but then people after him would have to call in and say what your favorite Kevin Hill music is.
That's true.
And maybe they haven't heard it, so... What do you want to talk about that Kevin Hill will also be talking about eventually here?
What do I want to talk about that Kevin Hill should be talking about?
I mean, don't think just about Kevin. I'm just saying you've got...
What about just a favorite artist in general?
Okay, favorite musical... Well, you got to talk about it first, so who's your favorite musical...
Well, I'm a visual artist, actually, but yeah.
What the fuck is this minigame? Holy shit.
I was just looking at a Jason Cryer shirt, and I really like his designs, and I was just thinking about...
Oh, you mean that kind of art. I thought you meant, like, musical. Okay, who's your favorite, like, art artist? Well, from this community, I'll say Jason Cryer does great graphic art. Drawing-wise, Andrew Douglas, our friend Robert K. Smith, and Emily.
Oh, yeah.
Those are my top... Oh, and of course, Mariel. Mariel's art is unparalleled.
Yeah, I really like Rob's style as well.
I love Rob's style. Mariel's husband, Tyson, also does...
Oh, yeah, art. Of course.
We know so many drawers is the problem.
It's insane. More generally, I would say, I don't know, Dolly. I really like surrealist stuff.
Oh, you mean like... I was going to shout out also, you guys all know Johnny, Johnny's girlfriend, Natty. She's a great fucking artist as well. Another friend of ours in the community, you guys might not know, but her name's Thalia. She's very good. A lot of great... I just feel like I'm forgetting everybody because so many people draw. So, I'll shut up, but I'd say those. But number one, if I had to pick one, it'd be hard because they're all my friends, so I won't. So, there you go. But if I had to say non-us, who's my favorite, like, artist, I'm going to say... you know what? I'm going to say Mariel, because she counts because she's a professional artist. So there you go. I say Mariel. You say Salvador Dali. Who's the better friend? Me. There you go. Jordan, it's been great talking to you.
It's been a pleasure.
Are you going to watch The Fast and the Furious with me when I watch them all?
That's the plan. I really hope to.
Can't wait.
I do have to work during some of the time.
You have to what?
I have to work. I work until like 7 o'clock usually, so I mean it'll depend. I might have to catch up.
Yeah. Sorry. I think 6 is going to be our time.
Oh yeah, no, that's reasonable.
But we'll, you know, it'll always be here for you. It'll be in VOD format or whatever. Okay. Hey.
We'll see what happens.
Jordan. Okay. Don't even need to say it already. You already know your family.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I linked so you were talking about headsets. So this is my realm. This is tech stuff. That's always what I'm going to be talking about.
So here's the thing. I was thinking about headsets. If I had a headset though, until I get the mic and the actual setup and everything, it wouldn't really work because right now I've got the little shitty headset like sitting to the side on my on the like the arm of my chair, and if I got a real one, it wouldn't. I'd have to wear it, and I'd be in the same situation of having to hold the phone up to it because this is shit. So I think I'm gonna.
Unless you just stream from your computer and use.
Bringing this up, and it's something
I do.
Maybe not this weekend because I'm busy, but maybe next weekend. If you want to sit down and talk to me about it, maybe this is something we can do.
I was planning on, like, I don't know, potentially, like, putting a little video, something real fast together to just show you how it works.
Why don't you and I talk as friends off camera later?
Sounds good.
And we'll leave it at that. Jordan, say your goodbyes, say your good nights. Next person I want to talk to is Kevin Hill. I don't know if he's in the chat room, but he better be, because he's next.
I never gave a shout out, which, I mean...
You didn't give... No, you gave a shout out to Sledge.
Oh yeah, I did give a shout out. Oh fuck, I don't have a memory.
Do you want to give another shout out? You're allowed.
I'll give a shout out to Jake Innes. And a shouts down to Hill. Yeah, Kevin Hill. Shouts down.
No shouting down. We're all being cool here. Take that back, please.
Can I give him like a medium shout, like just a shout?
You can give him a shouts.
Okay, I'm gonna give a shouts to Kevin Hill.
Fucking this game sucks ass.
Goodbye.
Bye. Kevin, help get in here and make me feel better about this shitty ass game I'm playing.
Hello, unmuted. Hello.
Kevin, this game is bad.
I was gonna say that I don't think your taking calls is helping your gameplay at all.
That's probably true, but also I've also just realized that the score I get doesn't matter right now because I have to play this again and get a high score, so I really should just be trying to survive and not trying to get all of the feathers, but whatever. Kevin, we have a lot to talk about. There's a list, and we're slowly running out of time here, so we're gonna just shoot through this. But if you want to take time, if we get to a subject where you really want to go in depth, please feel free. Don't feel like you have to go through them, but if there's something you're also not jazzed on, we'll just get through it. But you must answer all these questions or else. So, first question, disappointing video games. Let's hear it.
I haven't been really disappointed by many video games because I don't play a ton of them, and usually when I play them, I am pretty sure I'm going to like them if I dedicate time to sit down.
Yeah.
But the one that I would say is most disappointing, or was most disappointing to me, was Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I was a big fan of Melee. I mean, I know that's kind of now that's sort of the cliche, I don't know, meme-y thing to say, that Melee is the greatest thing. But when Melee came out, I thought it was the greatest thing. I was playing with my friends, it was so fun. And then we were looking forward to Brawl, and then that came out, and we played it for a couple of days, and then we just kind of put it on the shelf and went back to Melee, because that was genuinely more fun for us. So that was probably the biggest disappointment for me.
Here's the thing, I play Smash Brothers as a party game, not a fighting game, so it's like, turn all on, all the items, do everything. So the one good thing is Brawl did introduce the Final Smash.
The Final Smash, yeah.
Usually fun. Also, the Subspace Emissary was pretty dope.
Yeah, the single player in Brawl, that was good. But the way, my friends and I were a little bit more competitive, and we had put so much time in Melee and kind of like really, we were pretty good at the system. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a purist here. We definitely play it more as more of a party game, isn't it? But I'm not like saying turn off all the items and stuff. But it was the biggest disappointment for me personally, and we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Best Black Friday deal. You know what? I've never asked. Are you American or are you Canadian or what?
I am American.
Okay, so best Black Friday deal.
It's Black Friday for me, and I don't really participate in Black Friday.
Wow.
I mean, I was never
capitalism. It's America.
I am a capitalist hater. No, I never went and did the stay up at midnight and go or until midnight and go to stores and stuff. Which I mean, is that even in the culture anymore? It seems like
no. Black Friday starts.
It's just like it's dead now. It's like the day before and then after. It's not the nighttime thing anymore. But like Jordan mentioned, I always get a mystery shirt from Mega 64, and so that's the thing I consistently look forward to. And the only thing that I can remember that I actually got a Black Friday deal on was I needed a hard drive, and it just happened to be Black Friday week, so I put off purchasing it for 2 more days to get like $50 off.
How much?
I can't remember. It was an 8 terabyte hard drive. It was a couple of years ago. I think it was like 50.
Oh, that's not
under the price. So it was pretty good.
50 period. Hey, that's $50 off is $50, dude. That's some cold hard cash.
I mean, that's the only time I can actually remember thinking, oh, it's Black Friday's coming up. I need to make a fair, a larger purchase. I'll wait until I can find a deal. So that's my Black Friday.
All right. Next is sitcom.
Sitcom, yeah. I think it's technically a sitcom. It's a comedy and it's based on situations. But I really liked Flight of the Conchords.
Oh my gosh, I love Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, season 1 is probably my favorite TV show. I mean, I'm sure there are better ones out there, but for me, I always liked the musical aspect of it, and I grew up listening to Weird Al, and so the comedy
most
music.
Beautiful Girl in the Room is still a song
So
randomly
good.
just find myself humming.
Impeccable song, but it's so funny, and the music is good too. So I really liked Flight of the Conchords season 1. That's gotta be my favorite sitcom.
Hey, thoughts on Hobbs and Shaw?
Never seen a single Fast and Furious movie, including Hobbs and Shaw, but I will be watching them all during my memorial stream coming up here in March. So give me a couple of months and I'll be able to give you my thoughts on Hobbs and Shaw.
Your memorial stream? You're going to do a stream too?
If you watch the VOD back, Ryan, you did name it the Kevin Hilt Memorial Fast and Furious stream.
Hey, I was just testing to make sure that you remembered that it was named after you.
As family of the show, I'm going to have to make sure that you don't ever forget that again, because it is my memorial
family
stream.
Doesn't forget. And I would never turn my back on family, even when they do. So it's good to remember that you remember.
A quote. Yes, yeah, okay.
Okay. What's
Bong
next?
is next.
Shout out Bong.
I'm not much of a movie buff. We kind of discussed this last call. The best thing about Bong is that I heard of him through Frank, and he made movies that made Frank really happy. I know that. So, shouts out Bong.
Sure.
I like Frank. Frank likes Bong. I gotta give Bong a big old shout out for that.
There you go. Okay, Gum. I can't fucking play this game.
I think at this point it's going to be a miracle if you're calling someone and trying to play the game at the same time.
I got a bunch of pages before in the other level. This game's just bad. Why are people talking about shrimp?
I don't know. I don't really look at the chat while I'm on the calls, but shrimp is not my favorite gum to get back into that.
Okay,
gum,
what is your favorite gum?
I used to chew a lot more gum than I do. I didn't consciously cut it out of my life or anything, but I think I just stopped buying it, and I don't really chew it anymore. But when I used to mindfully buy it, I used to buy the blue stride gum. I don't know. I think it's technically some sort of winter mint sort of thing, but I can't. It was the blue stride. Whenever that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the winter mint that I was talking about earlier. Yeah,
I think they had some sort of cute marketing name on it or something, but it was winter green mint, whatever that. That's what they're getting at.
The cool spearmint or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is, blue stride.
All right.
I'll just say
hey, shout someone out.
I would like to shout out Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones is a moderator, and you know what? He always makes me feel like I could be banned at any time. He really exercises his power, kind of makes me feel uncomfortable, like I could just open my mouth and be chastised for it. So I just shouts out to Jordan Jones for really wielding that iron fist with impunity and prejudice. So I'd just like to shout out Jordan.
To the iron will of Jordan Jones.
Indeed.
Hey, what's something you kept for way too long?
In my closet, the most disappointing thing that I've kept for way too long is I have, for the drawing tablet I use a little remote thing that you can bind keyboard shortcuts to, and it makes it simpler, so you don't always have to have your hand on the keyboard. And they're like $100, the ones I used, and I have one that kind of works, but it broke, and so it intermittently works. So I want to keep it around in case the one I have right now breaks, but even if it breaks, that backup one wouldn't really work that well, so I'm constantly kind of looking at it like it could be useful, but I kind of want to throw it out. It's just in this stasis, and it makes me a little bit annoyed every time I see it.
Okay. Hey, who's your favorite artist?
Favorite visual artist, the prompt that Jordan Jones gave, that's a tough one. As you were saying, you were going through a bunch of different people. I don't know if this is my definitive favorite, but the one I decided to focus on is a guy named Sushio. He has worked on a lot of different anime that you may have heard of. He was part of Gainax, the studio that did Evangelion.
I have.
And kind of... Yep, and after that was kind of part of the people who broke off and became part of Studio Trigger, and they have made a lot of stuff that I like. So he is an animator. Yeah, he's an animator, and he's done some character design, and all of his stuff is really kind of fluid and loose, and I like that. Generally in visual art, I kind of like a little kind of a looser, sketchy style, like Mariel does. I really like her art too. Like, she does some really clean stuff, but a lot of her stuff is just kind of sketchy and energetic and free, and that's kind of what Sushio's style is like, too. So I'm going to say him, too. If I had to choose one name, I'll choose that. Won't be my absolute favorite, but I like
the one you'd like to... an artist... This is a night of shout-outs, and you're shouting out...
Yeah, that's my answer I've chosen for what was the name of this stream? Raw Thoughts. For the Raw Thoughts. / office hours / whatever it might become in the future.
Just the general name of whenever I'm on.
Okay, this like
is the
so the recursive sort of add a question on, that's Raw Thoughts.
Yeah,
that's the format. Okay.
Hey, we've created a new show tonight that will definitely come back because everyone loved it. So this is Raw Thoughts 1. Raw Thoughts will be back we'll be back in the saddle going raw dog again one day.
Raw dog, yeah.
We'll raw dog those thoughts again eventually. Fuck. Okay, sorry.
You were close.
No, I was saying fuck because of the video game.
I was saying you were close in the video game.
Yeah,
you were trying, at least.
I've got to know. Normally, I would say, what do you want to talk about now, and think about what other people you can make them talk about. But we are getting towards the end of the night. I don't see any more calls, so you might be the last one. If somebody sneaks in there right when you're done, I might take one more call, but you might be it. So
that's fine.
Don't think about this as what do you want to make everyone else talk about, but what do you want to talk? Oh shit! Did I make it to the end? Tell me this is oh fuck! I made it to the end.
I want to see you make it to the end. I don't want to talk about anything right now.
I'm get the high score, which sucks. What do you want to talk about?
Man, I was gonna. If there was someone else after me, I was gonna try to think of some sort of weird question for them to answer.
If someone who hasn't called in yet, it has to be someone who hasn't called in. But if somebody wants to get in there at the very end there, while we're talking about this, like Louis M or somebody wants to get in, I'd love to talk to you. But for right now, it looks like you're the last one.
How about this? I'll ask you this question, and if someone jumps in, I'll think of a quick thing for them to ask. But did I miss it, or did you ever talk in depth about the games that you were disappointed in?
This game.
Other than this one, obviously we can tell from the look on your face that this game is an utter disappointment to you. But
games that
maybe
I
some
thought
past
that I was
history.
disappointed in. Number one, Enter the Matrix.
Really? Okay.
I was so jazzed for Enter the Matrix because I was caught up in Matrix Mania right before The Matrix Reloaded came out. And I remember pre-ordering that game and the Animatrix and getting the guide, and I was going to go full Matrix before Reloaded came out, and that game was just not very good. It wasn't like unplayable terrible. It was just kind of disappointing. Lost Via Domus, as Penny 2006 pointed out, is another one where it's like, oh cool, yo, they made a Lost video game and you get to be part of the story, and they promised that game had something to, like, when you play Lost. Do you know about Lost Via Domus?
I've heard the game, and I've heard of it. I've never played it, and I've only ever heard of it in the context of being that people were unimpressed with it.
So, when it came out, they were like, "You're going to be one of the nameless kind of people that was, one of." Have you watched Lost? Do you know a lot about Lost?
I wasn't one of the people who was really into it, but I've seen enough of it to know what's going on.
Basically, you were going to be one of the survivors on the island. I'm talking right at you right now.
Sure.
You were going to get to interact with everybody and be part of the show, and they promised that the game was going to have something to do with the show. And, like, Damon Lindelof or Carlin Hughes, one of them was like, oh, man, when you see that ending, you're going to remember it later in the show. And if I can clue everyone in, that game was bullshit, and then the end of it is it turns out the whole thing didn't actually happen. It was bullshit. It was a useless fucking video game. I got all 1,000 achievements on Xbox 360. I can never get the Platinum because it doesn't have trophy support. It came out in that window before there was trophy support, so unfortunately I can never have a lost Platinum. But man, it was not good. It wasn't that shit terrible. It was just boring and kind of not fun. Other games, X2 Wolverine's Revenge, the game that came out during X-Men 2, X-Men United. That game I remember thinking was supposed to be, everyone was hyping up, was like, yo, this is a really good game. It was not very good. The one good part about the game is that it used the original Xbox's ability to, like, play your own music in it. So I played that game, and I took out all the music, and instead I listened to all of the Cartoon Planet and Space Ghost albums.
That's a good use of that feature.
Yeah, that's a very good use of that feature. And more recently, Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds, everyone talked up, gotta play Outer Wilds, gotta play Outer Wilds, and I fucking hate that game. So those are the games I would say.
Okay, that's
doesn't look like anybody's called in, so I think this is the end of the show.
Okay. You're already 7 minutes over, almost 8, so you put in your time.
When we're in Raw Thoughts mode.
Yeah, Raw Thought. I'm saying Raw Thoughts, bring it back. Good segment.
I think Raw Thought. Do you think once a month or once every other month? What do you think?
Might as well try once a month, and if it seems like it's getting stale, you can always space it out a little more. But I think we had a good selection of callers, and maybe we had some people who didn't get to call in.
There's people I'm seeing in the chat that I'm seeing names that I'm like, I know that you can call in, so maybe they were a little apropos because this was Raw Thoughts 1, but...
and we definitely need, we need to at least give our third Canadian a chance to be family of the show.
Next time. Louis M, I'd love for you to call in next time. Who else didn't call in? I saw, names in there. I saw Snowden, you can call in. Kevin, you can call in. Snowden, please call in. Audrey was supposed to call in. She's too busy talking to some gamer.
Some gamer.
I don't know if you guys were aware, but Audrey talks to gamers.
There'll be an insider about that. I'll read up on it, I'm sure.
My friend Crystal Coristalia, if she's watching, I'd love for her to call in.
Oh yeah, Crystal, call in.
Call in. I don't know if she's watching right now. She just sent me a message on... We were talking about DC movies earlier. But, I'd love for more people to call. I'd love for Frank to call in and give his raw thoughts sometime. So, I like raw thoughts. Let's bring it back. Let's say, I know it's not right now, but let's say that if it works out, maybe the first of every month is raw thoughts time. Except for, of course, when we're doing the Fast and the Furious. That will supersede raw thoughts.
Of course. Well, that would supersede about anything.
Dead Knight is asking what my streaming schedule is right now. The only thing for certain is Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I feel like that doesn't step on anyone's toes because Tuesday you got Frank, Wednesday you got Garrett, Thursday you got Rocco, and Friday you got Frank again. And then Saturdays and Sundays, I don't know if I can never say that I will 100% be around because I do stuff. So I feel like Monday nights I can guarantee I'll be here. So...
Oh, I agree. Monday, perfect day for me.
I might do some Saturdays and Sundays as little one-offs like Frank kind of does every once in a while, but Monday nights, 6 p.m. Pacific, that is when you're going to see Dr. Ryan. And it's always going to be, even if I upgrade, it's always going to be shitty, and it's always going to be fun.
Then please, I wouldn't want to watch.
I'm here to be a professional, good streamer. I'm here to be a shitty, fun streamer for all my friends. Because everyone in here... We're all friends. Hey, everyone watching, we're all family.
Family. Indeed. Family of the show.
All right. Let's one last check. Did anyone call in? Nope, that's it.
No callers.
This is the end of the show. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to talk to Jordan Jones here in a little bit and see if we can do this streaming off the computer thing to make it look a little bit better. Louis M is making me very worried about the rest of this level. He's making me think it sucks. Crystal just got here at the very fucking end. If Crystal wants to call in, I might extend it. We'll see if she calls in. Let's give her like 45 seconds.
Call in, Crystal.
Nope, she's playing Warcraft. Why is she playing Warcraft? That's a bad... I think she's playing Warcraft 3, and that game is bad. Or she's playing World of Warcraft, and that's cool too. Either way, it does look like we're done for the night. Kevin Hilt, I'm giving you the last word. You're going to say something, and as soon as you're done, I'm going to hit the button that makes me go off the air. So now it's all up to you. When you stop talking for more than 2 seconds... Or 3 seconds. If you stop talking for more than 3 seconds, the stream is over. Go.
Unmod Jordan Jones.
Fuck.